Hello and welcome to the latest installment of the Guns Gear review series. Now, this is a weapon that I borrowed from the Zodiac, so it's part of his personal arsenal. I will let you know right now that there will be a lot of random background noise because people who live here are just very, very, very noisy. There's even music playing, so I might even get a copyright, but hopefully it's too quiet. But without further ado, let's get into it. Zodiac obviously purchased this box, and it is a KWA weapon because there is a KWA sticker on the box. So let's check it out. Zodiac has provided for review his KWA MP7. Now this is built by KWA, so this is the KWA version. It's probably one of my favorites. The only other gun that beats it would be the TM gas blowback version of the MP7. So, the KWA MP7. Zodiac got this weapon on Black Friday for about $150. I believe it was from Evike. Now, if you want to know where to look this up, pretty much just Google it and you're gonna find your options for it. But the price tag, whatever it's gonna be at, I think it's worth it because this is a very, very good gun. Now, what comes with this gun? It obviously comes in the No Compromise H&K box, and it should include the KWA warranty and the manual. It also comes with silicone lube and a hop-up adjustment tool, which I left inside. So here it is, the hop-up adjustment tool. It seems to just be like a certain type of Allen key or Allen head size, and that's what you need to adjust the hop-up. We're going to go into full detail about where the hop-up is located and how to do it. Alright, the package will also include a small amount of BBs and the gun itself and the 40-round included gas blowback magazine. So more to tell you about it. The body itself is made out of fiber reinforced polymer, so very sturdy stuff. It looks to me pretty much the same stuff KWA uses on all of their polymer guns. A really good feature about this gun is its retractable stock, which if you're going to want to do some steady shots and probably field this gun, you're going to need to extend your stock. So this little button here, you press it up and out comes your full-length MP7 stock. A lot of people like to take their MP7s, and probably mostly on the KWA version, and make some cuts here so that you can adjust the length pull. Personally, fully extended works really well for me. The second biggest feature, and I should probably just put this on safe, it is empty, there's no gas or nothing. One of the second best features about this pistol, or I keep calling it a pistol, I'm just going to call it a PDW for now. But the second best thing is its integrated foregrip. So really stable platform, and it's really comfortable. Usually I like putting my thumb up here and stuff, but for this one I just like, gripping it all the way around. Really comfortable pistol. Damn it, there I go again. PDW. The other features are the 20mm spec Picatinny rails on the sides and on the top. Also includes the iron sights, which are a 3-dot sight, which works very well, and they're pretty low profile. But the best thing about these sights is that they flip up, so they become like rifle sights. So you can get some really long-range accurate shots with these things. They are also adjustable, so they're adjustable for windage left and right, and just the regular Phillips head screw will get these off, and Zodiac likes to put them on his F2000, and they look and work pretty good on that gun. Just, they flip up, there's no buttons or nothing. Another thing is that it is adjustable for, I assume, height, but just trying to spin it here, it doesn't, oh yeah, there it goes. So yeah, the front sight is adjustable for height. So I've shot it before, and those sights work really well, especially the white dot sights are what I prefer to use when using this weapon. The front of the gun has an orange flash hider. I've heard that nail polish remover can remove it, and it'll be all black. I think I'm going to recommend that to the Zodiac. Oh, jeez, man, these golfers are really fucking annoying. I swear, I wonder sometimes, is there like a golf championship going on behind my house or something every day? Like, continuous golfers just fucking up my videos. Alright, so the flash hider is blaze orange tip. I've heard the nail polish remover will take it right off and turn it black, so recommend doing that if you just want a more realistic looking MP7. This is 12mm, I think positive, so there is an adapter for sale on Evike, I think $15, pretty pricey, but it is adapter for 12mm positive to 14mm negative. So 14mm negative is what pretty much all AEGs, standard AEGs have, so get that. Unless you want the MP7 specific suppressor, which is really thin, looks really good on this gun, or the power-up suppressor with the inner barrel, maybe get that. Probably be a good addition to this gun. Here's the selector switch, so pretty convenient right here for your thumb, the semi and fully automatic. It is also ambidextrous, but the switch is a different shape, but we'll get a good look at all aspects of this gun. The trigger is kind of like a Glock where it has a little safety in the middle, so get it in the middle and then pull it. I did not cock the hammer yet, but that is the last moving part. Okay, so the bolt, kind of like an M4, you get the two pull tabs here. You want to pull them back, and this opens up your bolt, and let it go, and it closes. Now the trigger will pull. Alright, but if you have a empty magazine, just like an M4, this will stay cocked back. You could release the bolt, and this will ride home, or you can press it in. Since it is polymer, I would recommend pressing it in before you release the bolt. Okay, so here's a look at your included 40-round magazine. It is full metal. I think it's aluminum, but like every review I've ever done, KDWA mags are all made of exactly the same material. Here's your base plate with H&K logo and the fill valve. Little dot here, just get a little tool, press that in, comes off pretty much like a Glock plate. Pretty much like a Glock base plate is how that would come off. So the real one holds 40 rounds of, I think it's 4mm armor piercing rounds is what the MP7 holds. You see a 30 mark there too, so pretty realistic, pretty cool. And here's where your BBs go in. I believe they feed from the top, which is a metal lip. Seem to notice KDWA does that a lot. And it locks at the bottom. So you want to fill in your BBs, hit this little black button here, and this will come shooting up. Don't recommend you release it without BBs. It could damage this area here, which I've seen on the Glocks from KDWA. And that's pretty cool. A little picture of a bullet with the 40, and your valves, your gas blowback stuff, pretty much. So 40 rounds. And it locks the bolt back and all that. It's it feels like it weighs about a pound, maybe, yeah, just about a pound. So it adds a little more weight to the MP7. All right, so since this is H&K licensed, it's gonna have a lot of H&K trademarks, as you noticed from KDWA and Umarex. So licensed by Umarex, you can get a lot of trademarks. So this one is kind of lame. Cal 6mm BB. I like to count these as trademarks so you get your safe, semi, and fully automatic. Here on the grip, HK MP7A1, and a really nice texture grip pattern they got going on. Then like a pistol grip texture on the front and on the back. So going in the textures and trademarks at the same time. Don't usually do that. But you got their warning at the bottom. And then you have this one, which is pretty cool. It's like a little plate with some kind of realistic stuff, H&K style stuff. Nothing too airsoft about that. The logo on the grip is also on the other side. Right here we have Heckler and Koch, or however you want to say it. And I've heard that this serial number is unique if you just count the back, so 1962 would be the number for this gun. And then US. Big ass Umarex warning. And then that. I think this logo used to be minimized and put right here on the earlier models, because I was reading up on this gun earlier. And then of course, like mentioned, the H&K logo on the base plate, and then the little bullet numbers. The magazine release is just like a USP from HK, so they have their ambidextrous little tab release, which is pretty clever. So you just push down on it, out comes the magazine. It also has some bumps here, so I guess if you have problems getting out, you can get a grip on that part if you have the small mag, because the big mag you can grab it from the bottom. I don't believe they make a small mag for this gun yet, or they just never did. So this hole in the front of the gun is your hop up. You will need either the included hop up tool, which is just made out of plastic, or this shape Allen head or size, and it'll go in here and you get it in and then twist it, and that is how you adjust your hop up. I don't want to change it since maybe the Zodiac's got his set correctly. So, comfort with the MP7. The MP7 is a very comfortable gun, since H&K makes some pretty fancy stuff. Of course, you get the front foldable grip, which is very comfortable. It's got a nice length to it, doesn't protrude too far from my hand itself. So the front foregrip is very comfortable. It has some indents in it, some serrations, and then this is obviously really well serrated, so it is very comfortable. Then you got your 20mm spec Picatinny rails. When this is closed, it makes it kind of a comfortable hold. It's not much to hold on to for sure, so you're gonna need your grip pretty much all the time. This has a little lip here so that your fingers don't get too close to the muzzle blast on the real MP7, of course. Then you have a sling point built into the body right here. You also have two exhaust ports for the barrel and the real one. Then a ambidextrous sling mount. So sling mounts on both sides of the front. We got a good look at this, but this is your bolt release. It is fully ambidextrous on both sides. So basically with your trigger finger, release the bolt up, or if you're on this side of the weapon, press there, release your bolt. Your trigger, obviously, like I said, Glock style. I believe that the outside of the trigger is metal, while this little thing in the middle, it also looks. This thing in the middle, I think the entire trigger unit is made of metal, which is a good thing. And then, of course, your ambidextrous H&K style magazine release. Your ambidextrous selector switch. Got a really good click to it. Clicks into place nicely. I will say that sometimes while using this weapon, my finger here might accidentally move the selector. So, yeah. But that is the selector switch. It is serrated on the top and really good throw. The selector switch on the other side of the weapon looks slightly different, and it is serrated on the top. The bolt release is also serrated. There is a sling point in the back, which obviously Zodiac decided to put a key ring through it. I'm not sure what this does. I think I don't know. Might have something to do with disassembling with a stock, but it is serrated and it is a little metal tab. Doesn't release the stock or anything. Probably part of it though. The bolt catch is serrated, so you can see the serrations all around it, or just a bolt lever, whatever you call it on this particular model. It is polymer, and then these two things here are metal, so pull it back. You can see what's going on there. So these are two polymer pieces. I can see a high snappability in this area here, so treat this thing very well. Then you have your button to release the stock, so you press up on that and it pops out, and then your stock comes out. The stock is fully serrated, very comfortable, I might add, and pretty steady for being just two sticks of metal. These sticks of metal are steel and they're very robust, so it'd be pretty hard to break this, but I'm pretty sure someone's done it before. The windage is serrated, of course, and that does it for serrations and comfort with this gun. But like any H&K weapon, it is going to be very comfortable to yield. So online I've discovered that it has a reinforced cylinder and nozzle, so it's made for green gas and propane. I've heard a while back that KBB will void your warranty if you use propane in the gun, but it's been using nothing but propane, and it's been working really well. Just make sure you lube it. It's meant for .25 BBs, but you can put higher stuff, and it really changes the accuracy of the gun, makes it shoot really far. The barrel length is 220 millimeters. The recoil on this gun is pretty good. It's not insane. It's not like a gas-full M4, but it's enjoyable recoil. I like it a lot. I actually think it's better than the Vector recoil, which there is no recoil with the Vector. It's very loud when you're shooting it. I've noticed that a lot with KDWA gas blowbacks. The RPS is 20 and the FPS is 340 to 380. Probably tested with 25s is where they got that number. So that evens out to about 370 FPS. So this thing is field legal if you're using 25s, I assume. If you're using 30s or anything that's going to make it go up a little higher, you might get into the 400s and then you won't be able to use it. But I think they sell a CQB bolt for this gun. Yeah, they definitely sell a CQB bolt. I do not know the FPS. I think it's 330 with that. Now, build quality. What we're looking for is anything that sticks to the magnet pretty much. I'm going to deem as steel. So these magazines, they never really stick to stuff. I don't know what they're made out of. Either aluminum, pot metal, or zinc. Just not sure. But I will tell you that the feeding lips and the follower are both metal, which can be counted on with KWA and S2 guns. The body is, of course, the reinforced nylon polymer that KWA puts on pretty much every single gun. But the rails and the screws are non-magnetic. That screw's steel. The flash hider is aluminum. This is steel. The bolt is aluminum. Oh, whoops. The bolt is aluminum. And these pins, that pin's steel, that pin is steel. The plate is aluminum. And the stock, the stock isn't steel. I already said it was, but it's not. And then the screws in the stock, and they appear to be steel. So yeah, not a lot of steel in this gun, but that will cut down on weight. It'll also cut down on cost. And to the parts that aren't steel, they're probably not going to break. It's a pretty sturdy gun. Alright, so that was the hands-on review, full-length review of the KWA MP7. I do want to do a detailed shooting test, not so much actually, just letting you know what the gun actually feels like and sounds like and how it cycles and the rate of fire and stuff like that. I haven't had a lot of time to actually use the weapon or manipulate it, so if I missed anything in the review that you'd like me to touch up on or detail, just ask, and I'll let you know some more about the gun. So that has been the review of the KWA gas blowback MP7. Stay tuned for a shooting test. Alright, we're doing the entire length of the backyard with the MP7 with 25 gram BBs and propane. And pretty much just seeing how the range and actually is from within the own backyard. Oh, that's really good. Oh, clunk! Alright, let's try that again. I think they're going up because of the hot part. Hold on. Well, the hop-up is on, so it is going kind of straight up. So let's get closer. Oh, that's really good. Oh, clunk! Alright, let's try that again. I think they're going up because of the hop-up. Alright, semi-auto. out of BBs. And here's the bolt lock. Alright, so the KWA MP7 PDW. It's a fantastic gun, and I highly recommend you buy this. Alright. Ready? Yeah. Here you go. Wait for the top. Whoa, there goes there goes the screen. Here, I want to give it a whack. I want to give it a whack off. Well, wait, I want to turn my GoPro.